Well, I am lucky in today's life and career coaching moment to be hanging in Google Hangout world with Smarty. She is a smart, no pun intended, blogger, brand, and community manager at Internet Marketing Ninjas. She's founder of Viral Content Buzz and founder of MyBlogU.com, which helps people like myself and many other small business owners, writers, whatever you do in the virtual world, collaborate for better content. So thank you, Smarty, for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. You are a virtual expert, Anne. Tell me why you created MyBlogU.com.
MyBlogU was created with the idea that when you start a blog, there is no way you can go and find people who could help you promote and write content. So that collaboration idea came from helping those newbie bloggers, or maybe they are not newbie, they're experienced bloggers, but they have new blog to launch. And this community helps you on all the levels. So you can brainstorm the idea of the blog or of the article. You can collect quotes, expert quotes on any topic that your blog is about. And you can even upload your written article and ask for collaborators to edit it to make it better. So on all levels, from broader brainstorming to actually improving your article, MyBlogU members can help and guide you through the whole process of writing an article and making it, publicizing it, and marketing it. And another thing to add to that once you have those collaborators help you with your content, suddenly you have people who are willing to promote it as well. So you are not alone in marketing it anymore, and those people would come in. You will find that people, your editors or your brainstorm helpers or any other collaborators or experts who provided the quotes, they go to your article once it's published. You will see more comments, more shares from people who participated, because obviously they now feel that they have contributed to that piece of content and they want it to share with their community. So it's both creation and marketing collaboration.
Exactly. And for people who get intimidated, because there's lots of sites out there, tell us how you sort of lead people through understanding how to use MyBlogU.com.
The first thing to do is to actually use the brainstorm, because it's the most flexible feature of the site. You can ask for any help there, and even if you're just not sure what to do next, you can just create that quick project and ask, how do I go about this or that? We also have a free course at Udemy, and we have it, the link. Once you register, you can go ahead and take the course. It takes probably like 20-30 minutes to view all the videos, but it gives you the most important information and the gist of what you can do at MyBlogU. After that, I think that you will find your way easier around it.
Certainly, that was very helpful to me. And you are an expert, I would say, in the virtual world. Where did this passion come from for your creation in the internet world?
Well, the first thing to note here is that I came from Ukraine, which is overseas, and then my whole business was in the United States. So I had no other way to communicate with my partners, clients, future partners, and future clients except for social media and the virtual world. So that's how I became probably better if I hadn't had the chance to meet them in real life. I wouldn't have found so many ways to collaborate without the actual real life meeting. So that's how all my projects are coming from that point, I guess, because I had to find many ways to exist and to build my business without ever leaving my home to meet people in real life.
And you're a big believer in collaboration. As soon as I joined MyBlogU, I'm just a small player in the digital world, you welcome me and we're accessible. Is that very important to you, that everything you do is accessible to everybody?
Yes, thanks for that feedback. That means a lot, because yes, I'm trying to, I know I started my blog maybe 8 years ago, but I still remember how lost I was. And if I at that time joined the community that people would just go ahead and help me on every step of what I was supposed to do, Sorry.
That's life, right, Anne, of a busy entrepreneur. The phone's going to ring. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if I had that community at that time, my life would have been so much easier. I would have understood the whole concept of blogging and how to succeed online much easier. So, and I love the community, and it's very surprising that there are so many people inside MyBlogU that are really willing to help without asking anything back. I mean, that's something that it's not that easy to find in today's world. People like give me that and I will just share that for you, like, or any exchange that I don't mind exchanges, but in MyBlogU you will find people who just are ready to help, which is even weird even for me, the creator of the place.
Yes, exactly, and I agree. And as a kindness advocate in corporations and schools, I appreciate an entrepreneur like yourself who wants to give back as well as create great sites that are useful for people. And last but not least, what is your goal in the digital world for you in your business life?
I think that that's a very complicated question. My goal is to help in the first place. I think that I am a big believer in karma. I don't know exactly what it is. Like I'm not in the concept of giving without asking anything else. I think that's how I built all my projects in the first place. I started with giving, and if you come across any of other of my sites, you will notice that many of them are on collaboration and sharing thing. And I just want to help people, and I want to that my projects are useful. So that's provide value online. That's my goal, I would say.
And that's a very worthy goal. Provide value online. And with that note, Anne Smarty, tell us where people can find out more about MyBlogU.
So just head to the site myblogu.com, and it's very easy to. I will just log out.
All the noises in the digital world, it's perfect for you.
Yeah, it's very easy to register and to go through all the steps. There are maybe like 5 steps, making you familiar with how it works. And click the link to Udemy course and take the course as well, which is a very solid introduction to how most of the older features, we launch new features every month, but that the courses gives you the gist of what you're doing, how it can be helpful to you, and just go from there. We are also very accessible on Twitter. We have weekly Twitter chats every Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Just use the hashtag MyBlogU at that time, and you will find both the team and some of the community members being there and answering your questions, helping you out. So it's a very good way to get connected to us on Twitter.
And Smarty, collaboration, creative, helping others, and growing businesses at the same time. Thank you very much for your time here today. It's inspiring to hear from you and to meet you.
Thanks for having me again. Thank you so much.